Hey, it's Michael Saul, but everybody calls me Tiny, and this video is a pullback is near. This is stock market analysis for the week of August 9th, 2017. If you would like to receive intra-week updates from me, go to www.attackthemarkets.com, put in your first name and your best email address, click the Sign Me Up button, then go to the email you used to sign up and look for a confirmation email with a link in it. You have to click that link in order to confirm that it was actually you and not some bot that apparently goes around the internet signing up for all these lists. All right? Once you confirm, you'll start getting intra-week updates from me. So it's going to be short and sweet this week. The S&P broke through the 162% external retracement of this last swing. It is, in my opinion, very overbought here, and a pullback should be coming sooner than later. I am not calling for the start of a bear market. I am not calling for a huge correction. But I do believe we will come back, revert down to the mean, at least the 20 EMA, possibly this horizontal level as well, 250.36. And if it loses the 20, watch for the 50, which we don't know where that's going to be at the time if it does lose it. But yeah, we could get a melt up from here, and we could just fly with one last blow off top. But to me, the market has been moving pretty orderly with these types of moves, and this is, in my opinion, very close to a max extension before a pullback. Again, not even calling for a swing short. Of course, intraday there are opportunities both ways, but we are in a bull market that is not showing signs of topping out. Therefore, what do? We look for pullbacks for buying opportunities. And I believe that this next pullback should lead to yet another buying opportunity. We'll go through the rest of the indexes. The Dow, same story. The Russell, okay, already starting to churn up here. But again, the Russell's been out in front lately. I do think that it's set to pull back. Mid-caps. And the NASDAQ hit a new high. This is one of the reasons. The NASDAQ was lagging. It hadn't hit a new high with the rest of the indices, but now that it has, again, I'm not saying every new high just short, okay, because it can work, but a lot of times you could feel some heat, and of course, sometimes it doesn't hurt. You really feel the heat, okay, but in my opinion, the NASDAQ was the last major to get in gear. It got in gear. So I think now the work is done and that we should be looking for a pullback. Once again, that will likely be buyable. Semiconductors, okay, they're up at new highs as well. Here's Clat Tanker in a pullback. So if for some reason we don't pull back soon and we decide to move higher, there's one to watch. Clat Tanker. NVIDIA is still coiling up. You can see like Intel already rejecting and coming up here. Rejecting. Okay, there's supply up here. There's supply that is keeping it from moving much higher. Here's the banks. Okay, with the spinning top right there at the highs. You can see like Bank of America. Yeah, new highs, but also no commitment. Here's JP Morgan. Here's Citigroup. Here's like a Northern Trust that's lagging overall. All right, here's like a Zion with a doji just barely below the highs. Okay, what about broker-dealer? So the broker-dealer also with a spinning top. Goldman with a doji after a really nice candle on Thursday. Biotechs. Okay, so the biotechs did break the flag. We were watching that, broke the flag. But look, already finding some supply issues up here. They're saying, hey, you know what? We're not ready to bust it out. It's like a Gilead is just kind of churning. And then you got your BIIB, the Biogen. Right, how about like Labu, which is just leverage, but Labu also popped up there. Glamour stocks, Amazon, back to 1,000. See if they can get over it this time. Apple, I mean, this looks corrective to me. If the 20 EMA holds, look for a rotation back down to 150. How about Alphabet? Looks like it wants to go to highs. Nice breakout out of the range, followed by a pause and then boomage. Right, here's Netflix up at new highs, rocking and rolling. Here's Tesla. Still deciding if it wants to break it into the 400s or just stay here for a little bit. Here's the Facebook. Looks like it wants to move to the highs as well. Caterpillar still looks higher, but again, these are on air here, so I would not be surprised to see a pullback first. Here's John Deere, just textbook, beautiful move. Push, pause, push, pause, push, pause. See if it's pausing for a little bit more, and then see if it could get up to the highs. Here's oil. Yeah, I still think oil is going down to the February 2016 lows. This looks like this correction may be over. May have already fallen short of the 100% measured move. This is probably like in the 62% area, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's just a truncated leg. See if this can go. I mean, if this can't get back above the 50-day moving average, you may see oil prices start to fall. Here's gold. Looks like it's headed for the 200-day moving average. GDX, though, yeah, look at that move. So see if that could get above 24. Like I said, my friend Mike Swanson, he always says people get interested in the GDX when it gets over 24. And here's bonds. A lot of people calling for a bond rally. I don't see anything here, except that we're testing the 200-day moving average. If that gives way, look for the TLT to go down to sub 120. That's all I have for this week. It's, like I said, short and sweet. Email me with questions, tiny@attackthemarkets.com. Join the list to get intra-week updates. Have a great week. I will talk to you via email or in next week's video.